Rihanna and her partner A$AP Rocky appeared visibly exhausted as they left a Beverly Hills restaurant Thursday evening. The couple, who have been together for about 4 years, had just finished a long and draining day in court, where they were dealing with a highly publicized legal situation involving Rocky. Despite their weariness, they kept a low profile, trying to avoid the paparazzi's prying lenses as they headed out to dinner with their security team in tow. The Grammy-winning singer, 36, looked somber as she was seen wearing a black jacket paired with a long white blouse that was buttoned up all the way to the neck. Her makeup-free face was framed by her long, straight hair, which was parted to one side. Rihanna accessorized simply with large hoop earrings and dark-framed glasses, giving her a cool, understated look as she walked alongside her boyfriend. Her look suggested a moment of reflection and seriousness, perhaps a result of the emotionally taxing day she had just experienced in court. A$AP Rocky, also 36, mirrored his partner's style with his own monochrome look. He wore a black suit with a white shirt underneath and dark sunglasses. The rapper appeared to be dealing with the weight of the trial as well, as his facial expression remained stoic throughout the evening. The couple, who are parents to 2 sons, Ars, age 2 and Riot, age 17 months, are currently navigating through a complicated legal battle. Rocky, whose real name is Rakeem Mayers, faces serious legal trouble that could land him in prison for up to 24 years if convicted. The charges stem from an incident that occurred in 2021, during which Rocky allegedly fired a semi-automatic handgun at a former friend, Terrell Efron, also known as A$AP Rocky, following a heated argument outside a Los Angeles hotel. The case has garnered widespread media attention, especially due to the high-profile nature of the individuals involved. Throughout the trial, Rihanna has been by Rocky's side, offering support to him during his challenging time. She has been observed sitting through hours of testimony, remaining composed but clearly affected by the seriousness of the proceedings. The couple's attempts to maintain privacy and a sense of normalcy in their lives have been strained by the intensity of the trial and the public interest in every detail of the case. The trial has seen tense moments, with Rocky's testimony making headlines as it included conflicting statements about the events of that night. In his testimony, Rocky recounted how Rocky allegedly pulled the gun on him during the argument, pointing it at his stomach and later his head. He claimed that Rocky threatened to kill him, a detail that was shocking to many in the courtroom. Rocky's account has been scrutinized by Rocky's defense team, who have pointed out inconsistencies between his testimony and previous statements he made to authorities. During cross-examination, Rocky's attorney, Joe Tacopina, spent significant time highlighting these discrepancies. He referred to Rocky's earlier interviews with prosecutors, where Rocky seemed unsure about certain details of the incident. At one point, Rocky had stated that he couldn't remember what exactly Rocky had said to him, but under oath, he testified that Rocky had threatened to kill him. One of the more dramatic moments during the testimony occurred when Rocky shouted at Rocky, "You did this to yourself." The outburst occurred in the middle of a tense exchange, and the courtroom was immediately silenced. The judge admonished Rocky for his outburst, but Rocky shot back, "He was staring at me." This moment added a layer of emotional intensity to an already charged courtroom atmosphere. Tacopina continued to press Rocky on his relationship with Rocky, presenting text messages between the two that seemed to suggest a history of tension and animosity. In one message, Rocky accused Rocky of not supporting one of his projects, while in another, Rocky threatened to beat up Rocky if he didn't help pay for the body of a mutual friend to be returned to New York. Rocky later acknowledged that Rocky had in fact paid for the service, a fact that seemed to complicate Rocky's version of events. The text messages also included messages from just before the November 6, 2021 incident. In one exchange, Rocky messaged Rocky saying, "You got all these fake animosity towards me, LO beat me up." In another, Rocky wrote, "I wish you would." When questioned about these messages, Rocky insisted that they didn't imply he was expecting Rocky to bring a gun into the situation. Rocky's defense of his actions and motivations was further questioned when Tacopina asked why Rocky had deleted the text messages before handing his phone over to the Los Angeles Police Department. Rocky couldn't offer a clear explanation as to why he deleted the messages, which only added fuel to the defense's argument that Rocky may not be entirely truthful in his account. One of the key arguments in Rocky's defense is that the gun involved in the incident was actually a starter pistol, which only shoots blanks. The defense maintains that Rocky carried the pistol as a prop, not as a weapon meant for harm. However, the prosecution has presented video evidence that shows Rocky drawing a gun, as well as surveillance footage that appeared to capture the sound of gunshots. While these videos don't conclusively prove the shooting occurred, they add an element of uncertainty to the case. The prosecution also played a key piece of evidence, a video from the first day of the trial, showing Rocky drawing a gun during an encounter with Relly. While the footage did not directly capture the alleged shooting, the sound of gunfire could be heard in a subsequent clip. These pieces of evidence have left some questions unanswered, particularly as the video does not explicitly show Rocky firing the gun at Relly. At one point, it was revealed that Rocky had been offered a plea deal, in which he could have avoided trial by pleading guilty to one charge of felony assault with a semi-automatic firearm. In exchange for the plea, Rocky would have faced 180 days in jail. However, Rocky declined the offer, opting instead to go to trial and contest the charges. As the trial continues, the pressure on both Rihanna and ASAP Rocky mounts. Rihanna, known for her strong public persona, has maintained her poise throughout the proceedings, but it's clear that this situation has taken a toll on the couple. The weight of the trial, the scrutiny of the media, and the emotional impact on their family life are no doubt significant. Through it all, Rihanna has remained supportive of Rocky, standing by him as they face this tumultuous chapter in their lives together. The outcome of the case remains uncertain, but the consequences for Rocky, should he be found guilty, are severe. If convicted, he faces up to 24 years in prison for 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic handgun. For Rihanna and Rocky, the coming weeks will be filled with uncertainty, as they continue to navigate the complexities of the trial and the legal system. Despite the public nature of the case, the couple has tried to maintain a sense of privacy as they deal with the matter in court. They have kept a low profile when out in public, with Rihanna often seen wearing more casual and understated outfits while accompanying Rocky to court. The couple's bond appears strong, with Rihanna consistently showing up to support her partner despite the stress and pressure of the ongoing trial.